My name's Bea Addis. I'm part of the 2014 cohort. I'm working for a company called Lifescaped, which is a biomimetics company, and my job is working with a very small team of people to essentially launch the company. I applied to NEF for three main reasons. The first is the learning opportunity. These workshops given by UCL and the other training providers, I felt that I had a gap in my knowledge. I didn't have a great commercial knowledge, although I had a good education in getting stuff done from working in startups. The second reason is to be part of a motivating network of people who are excited by the same things as me. And then the third reason is to be able to do all those things while supporting myself, being paid in a really interesting job. The workshops we've been doing with UCL have been really useful to me. That's where we've been covering the business theory, and what we've been suggested to do is, instead of coming with an idea and then trying to understand where it fits, we've been suggested to think about the area that we actually want to be in and what we're interested in, and then try and come up with an idea. So it's kind of a different way of doing things than people expect you to do when you want to start a business, and it's been really interesting to discuss those kind of different ways in, and I'm really enjoying talking about the business theory. One of the main reasons that I applied for NEF is because I'd reached a point in working for various different small companies where I felt a bit blocked and I didn't really know how I was going to move to the next level and maybe start a bigger company. I felt like I didn't fully understand how to scale up a project. So I realized that I was lacking commercial knowledge generally, because in small companies it's all just getting stuff done day to day. I didn't really understand about shares and stocks and all that sort of thing. And also lacking the kind of theoretical framework to be able to understand what properties a business needs to be scalable. So that was a point I really felt I needed to go out and do some learning, so I was looking for different programs, and I chose NEF because it was one where I could support myself and gain some experience in a different work environment and get all that theoretical and commercial knowledge. One of the things I really like about the NEF cohort this year and in the other years is the massive variation in people who are on it. So you have people who are just out of uni, you also have people who've been working for 5 years, people who've worked in corporates, and people who've worked in much smaller startup environments, and people who've started their own companies. That's amazing because you get people with all these different experience bases coming together, and everyone's always kind of bouncing off each other, sharing their experiences. I think the most important thing for people who are thinking about applying this year is to think about what they've actually done, what you've done that has been entrepreneurial. So if you've run any projects, and actually if there's still time for you to run some projects before the application deadline.